got your Ray-Bans on and you're looking fine. The wind in your hair, dashboard glow. Girl, you're firing the radio. Bare feet on the dash, smile so wide. You're laughing like you're high on life. I ain't worried where the road might end, long as I'm driving with you again. With the top down, heart up, that sun sinking into both of us. You're leaning in on a red dirt road, that little laugh saying take it slow. Got the world in our rear view, nothing ahead but me and you. So let's get lost in this sweet rush with the top down, heart up. Got a cooler full of Friday night, a moon ready for dancing light. Your hand in mine's my favorite song. A love this good just drives along. With the top down, heart up, can't get close enough to your touch. You steal my breath in cut off jeans. Girl, you're every back road dream. Kicking dust and cranking love, sky so clear, stars above. Yeah, this is more than just young luck. It's the top down, heart up. Every turn, every mile, you're the reason behind my smile. Tanks full, let's light it up. Just you, me, and the open love. Top down, heart up, that feeling I ain't ever giving up. We got the heat, we got the time, running wild on the county line. So slide on over, buckle tight. This love's built for a Saturday night. Baby, you and me riding in trust with the top down, heart up. Got a rusty Ford and a Rebel plate, lifted high, she don't hesitate. Tailgate's dented, but the charm is fine, 'cause every girl waves when I roll that line. I ain't got chrome or city flash, but I got coolers, dogs, and cash. On Saturday nights I'm a rodeo show with a six-pack grin and a radio glow. They call me Tailgate Romeo, cruising slow where the sweethearts go. Got a hayfield heart and a honky-tonk soul, with a truck bed line for a midnight stroll. Ain't no tux, ain't no fancy show, but baby, I'm your Tailgate Romeo. I picked up Queens and cowgirl charm right out back of my uncle's farm. They don't ask much, just good clean mud and a little George Strait in the dashboard thud. Yeah, I'm the Tailgate Romeo, turning heads at the rodeo. Got a cooler full of dreams on ice and a seat for two if you're feeling nice. Ain't no rich man's cameo, just your down-home Tailgate Romeo. You got your Bentleys and Mercedes pride, but I got horsepower and four-wheel drive. And when that moon hits the gravel lane, you'll forget his last name. 'Cause I'm the Tailgate Romeo, playing slow jams on the radio, with a flannel shirt and a Friday Come sit close, girl, stay a while. No need for diamonds, don't you know? You just met your tailgate Romeo.
A woman, woke up with a spark in my step, boots on, red lips, no regrets, sunshine dancing in my hair, feeling wild and I don't care. Ain't waiting on nobody's cue. Tonight I do what I wanna do. Hey, I'm just getting started. Turn it up, baby, don't be half-hearted. Life's too short for staying small. I want it big, I want it all. Let's slam a little KO. Baby, now I'm feeling like I'm just getting started, and I feel unstoppable. High heels, blue jeans, take your pick. I make the rules, I choose the script. Singing loud from the back seat, turning every eye on me. Don't need no reason to shine tonight. I'm a fire, I'm a neon light. Hey, it's on it. Turn it up, baby, don't be half-hearted. Life's too short for staying small. I want it big, I want it all. Body lights glam, I'm feeling like I caught it. I'm just getting started, and I feel unstoppable. Here's to the girls who chase that thrill, to the rebels running up that hill, dancing like there's no one there, letting go without a care. Hey, we're just getting started. Heads, hearts open, wild and wholehearted. Turn that beat up, lose control. We're on fire, we own the show. Lights gleaming, hearts nodding. This is real, this ain't robotic. We're just getting started, so get out of the way. Hey, I'm feeling like Columbo. I set 2 plates on the table again. Talk to the dark like it's still a friend. I light that old lamp you used to hate, and wait for footsteps that never stay. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still dance with your shadow the most. Everyone says I should let you go, but I can't forget what I needed most. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost. You said love should never feel unsure, but you left with no locked door. Now I play our song in the dead of night, pretending you're still holding me tight. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still sleep on my side, still miss your toast. I wear your shirt like a second skin, just to feel like you're here again. Yes, I'm just a fool for your ghost. They call it heartbreak, I call it home. You're gone, but I can't live alone. Your memory whispers more than your lips ever did, and I still listen like a kid. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still sip your coffee, still hold your coat. I know you're not walking back through that door, but somehow I still keep floor clean for four. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost.
Well, I clocked out round 5:30. My boots were itching to come alive. Rode on down to Daisy's Road, where the beer is cold and the music rolls. Old Joe's picking on that stage, fiddles hot and the crowd's engaged. The neon signs start glowing bright. That's my cue to light up the night. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Spin that girl in the red sundress, kicking dust on the hardwood floor. We ain't stopping till they lock that door. Clap your hands and stomp those boots. Shake off the weak, cut the loose. A little swing, a little sway. Honky-tonk dreams till the break of day. Yeehaw! Come dance with me in the Friday night two-step beat. There's a line out back and a laugh out front, and Betty pours strong if you tip her once. The jukebox sings like a southern breeze, got that George Strait on repeat. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Cowgirl smile and a cowboy flex, spinning fast then slowing down. Boots are talking all over this town. Raise your glass, forget the blues. Tonight we're burning off our bad news. A little fire, a little heat in this Friday night beat. Fiddle solo, clap along section. Shout it all right now. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Dust up the floor with no regrets. From shy glances to wild cheers, we've been waiting all damn week for this here. Boots are stomped, hearts are lit, and darling, we ain't done yet. Let's ride the rhythm, feel the heat in this Friday night two-step beat. We had a map we never used, just hearts wild in a sky so blue. You wore those boots with the worn out heels. I swore I'd chase you past the hills. The gas was low but our hopes were high. No need to ask where, just needed to drive. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We hearts on the dusty dash. Told me love burns, but boy it lasts. We kissed under that neon sign, swore we'd never run out of time. We might have grown, gone our ways, but I'd still drive back to those days. That summer road where we ran free, cold wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We didn't know where we'd go, but I still feel it in my soul. That summer road, yeah, that summer road. Oh, maybe we were foolish, maybe we were bold, but I've never felt so alive, never felt that whole. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, you beside me, just being 17, laughing at the world, chasing stars, leaving tire marks on our hearts. Time moves fast, but I still know I'll never let go of that summer road.
That road's still out there, waiting. Dua tengah vokal cewek. Kalau kamu suka corir country yang lebih bluegrass atau lebih pop country modern seperti Luke Combs atau Kelsia Ballerini, tinggal bilang, you said. Buatkan lagi.
Tentu, berikut adalah lagu country ketiga yang dirancang untuk membangkitkan semangat dan menggugah emosi. Kokok untuk penonton YouTube Amerika yang menyukai kisah perjuangan, kebangkitan, dan harapan. Bathed in my boots,
ketekunan bangkit dari kegagalan, kerja keras, semangat hidup.
suasana seperti pagi buta di ladang udara dingin, tapi semangat membara.
I've been knocked down, I've been pushed around, worked the dirt from sun up to sundown. These calloused hands, they tell the tale of every fight and every fail. But I ain't the type to lay there long, I get back up and I come back strong. I got dust in my boots, fire in my chest, heartbeat pounding through this old vest. I've been through the storms, took all the hits, but I ain't quit. I'd never win, but I wrote my story with a shovel and a grin. Raised by the radio and gravel roads where tough love and sweat always showed. So go ahead, doubt all you can. I was born to be a working man. I got dust in my boots, scars on my pride, but everyone proves I survive. I'm never rich, never clean, but I built this life from broken dreams. So don't you dare count me out soon, I'm just getting started, howling at the moon.
They say dreams fade, but mine just burn, like the road that waits at every turn.
Got dust in my boots.
Silent word is written like that. It's like gas stairs, turning around and looking longing side. It's got a word for the road. They've often showed me should never moan. They never stop, they'll set you astray. Holding down when the silence burns. You were gifts to obey. Hidden from me, you'll have a doom. Scaring out, she'd rhyme in her song of top and the same. Would have kept away half after rain. And a store with a sample snow, a Linda, when the silence down. It's what good wind ways the paper mine. The thought is so it makes you paper mine. But whisper to myself, oh, and are you wrong? But I love every day that you told it ever saw. You came in and had a breath of another part. When the silence where these days was all the big mistakes ago of the sea you're coming is slow. Those who ever feel you can't eat till you're down. When the silence fades, oh, the victims come and go. Somehow them in me town. I'm cutting golden across my hole to come to the bell. When the silence fell, it's what did we wasted that the Lord? If fucking stone makes it never know. That will tear myself, oh, and now you are. Loving the moment, getting the coming up a sound. I gave them a hand, I make them not a proud. The silence burns.
It's been a while since I heard your name, but the world still moves in your shape. I've been good, I've been fine, till I heard that song and poured that ride. It's not the pictures on the wall or the echo down the hall. It's in the glass at 12:03. That's when your ghost comes back to me. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, I swear I feel your lips still kiss me. You're laughing in that little black dress, dancing barefoot, such a beautiful mess. I don't call, I don't write, but you still burn in the back of my mind. I don't miss you in the daylight, baby, but I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. They say time can mend a soul, but it don't when you drink it slow. Your memories age but never gone. It just sleeps until the bottle's gone. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, it all comes back too quick and risky. The bar fades into you and me like nothing's changed in Tennessee. I don't cry, I don't plead, but damn, this drink's a guarantee that I'll find you where the night gets hazy. Yeah, I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. I'd moved on, let it go, but the truth shows up when the bourbon flows. So when I taste after midnight whiskey, your name cuts sharp and hits me. I'm back in your arms that July heat, saying things we swore we'd keep. I don't chase, I don't dream, but here you come in every scene. Not in the morning, not at 3, only when the bottle sets me free. When I taste after midnight whiskey.
He don't always say the right words, leaves his oxes by the door. And when the world gets heavy, he shuts down, says no more. But I know where his heart is, even when he hides behind the silence. I still feel the man he is inside. So I love him anyway, through the storms he brings my way. When he's proud and when he's wrong, when he stays too late or stays too long. He don't need to wear a crown to be the king I found. No, he's not always easy, but I love him anyway. He don't write no poems, ain't much for fancy things. But when I break, he holds me like he's mending porcelain. They don't see the nights he listens, or the way he says my name. He ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I love him just the same. Yes, I love him anyway, when he ain't got much to say. When he fumbles, when he falls, when his back's against the wall. He may never be a saint, but my love don't need him painted. He's mine in every way, and I love him anyway. Some hearts shine like diamonds, some hearts wear a scar, but I've seen grace inside his flaws, and I know just who we are. So I love him anyway, through the doubts and through the days, when it's hard and when it's sweet, when his pride won't let him weep. He's a man made out of trial, but he loves me all the while. So come what may, I'll love him anyway.
second grade notebook page. She sat 2 rows down from me, pigtails tied, freckles wide, drawing hearts where no one could see. I passed a note with nervous hands that said, "Wanna hold mine if we can." And at the bottom, plain and true, I wrote, "Circle yes if you do." She circled round her name in a crayon shade of blue, with a smiley face and a heart or two. Said, "Maybe someday I will marry you." And who would have guessed what a note could start? Now here we are, 20 years apart, still holding hands like kids in May, since she circled yes or no that day. High school halls, Friday games, she wore my jacket in the rain. We danced slow in the gym's backlight, and she said, "You still write just right." I never had much of a plan, but I knew I'd grow up to be her man. From that little spark in second grade to the vow we made that wedding day. She circled round her name in a notebook torn in two, and somehow time just flew and flew. Now there's a little girl with her eyes too. And every night we pray she'll find a love like this, sweet and kind, all from a note, innocent and brave, where she circled round her name. Some folks search the world for signs. I found mine in a crooked line, a crayon heart, a faded fold, and a story we forever told. She circled round her name, and the rest is history. From playground laughs to memories we've written down like poetry. So if you ask me what love is made, it's notes and crayons, hearts that stay, and a little girl who smiled my way when she circled around her day. The fellas at work all ask me why I smile all week long. They say love don't last forever, but I prove them wrong with every song. She don't mind my muddy boots or my habit of humming tunes. She just laughs and pours the coffee while I dance around the room. 'Cause she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, with a kiss before I even go. Says be safe like it's a prayer, and I feel her everywhere. She loves me like Sunday, every day. That's how I know she's gonna stay. She don't need no fancy flowers, just a note on the fridge will do. And every night she meets me like I'm the only one she ever knew. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, soft and kind, with her hand tucked gently into mine. She don't shout, she don't pretend, she just loves me till the workday ends. And she loves me like Sunday all week long. And that's why I sing this song. Some folks search their whole life through, but I found heaven in my worn out boots. She loves me like Sunday, no doubt there, like sunshine kissing country air. She don't need a reason why, she just holds me when I'm dry. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, and I never let her go. No, I never let her go. Take me back to the red clay roads, barefoot runs and slingshot toads, Grandpa picking on his old porch swing while Mama made sweet tea that could heal anything. I used to chase the sun till dark with a fishing pole and a mason jar. Fireflies danced in the summer breeze and the crickets sang in harmony. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you smile, rolling like the thunder down that muddy mile. Let the banjo ring and the fiddle cry. We'll howl at the moon as it climbs the sky. Yeah, raise up your hands and stomp your boots. We're singing that riverback truth, where the joy runs deep and the soul don't lie. To that riverback music till the day I die. Daddy said, son, take life slow, but I was busy trying to ride that bull named Joe. We built dreams out of barnwood scraps and raced old tires down gravel tracks. Now I'm older, paying bills and dues, but that backwoods spirit still runs through. When the work is done and the sun dips low, I grab my guitar and I let it go. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you feel like a kid again. But behind the wheel, let the dobro slide and the washboard beat, kicking up dust in the noonday heat. Yeah, raise up your voice, let the mountains shake. We're singing for joy, nothing fake, where the heart beats fast and the time slips by. To that riverback music till the day I die. Raised on prayer and black coffee, farm boy born to stay in line. Daddy taught me how to fix a fence, but not what to do with wasted time. I skipped church for back road whiskey, traded chores for minor crime. Mama cried, Daddy sighed, but I was running blind. Daddy warned me too, son, the world won't wait for fools like you. But I was chasing wind, not thinking through. I laughed then, but now I knew every scar was carved by what I do. So if you're listening from that porch tonight, know this heart still beats for you. Mama cried, Daddy warned me to. Yeah, Mama prayed, Daddy warned me to. Hello, darling. Hey, it's been a while. You look just like the memory I've been holding on to all this time. Mind if I sit for a minute? You still wear that same perfume, like springtime in a southern room, and your smile still hits me like it used to do. Funny how something don't fade with truth. I've been used to. 2 towns away, married a man who treats you okay. Well, I always hoped you'd find your peace, even if it didn't include me. Oh, gay, ever feel the wind calling back to yesterdays, where our names were carved on riverbanks and barefoot dreams? You'll still find a heart that never strayed too far apart. Hey there, sweetheart, I still know who you are. I ain't here to stir old pain, just needed to say your name and let you know when night gets cold, you've still got someone who won't let go. So if you ever feel alone, like this world don't understand, you'll still find a song inside this quiet, weathered man. I don't need a second start or even a brand new part, just wanted you to know you'll always be my sweetheart. I better go. You take care of yourself now. And if the wind ever brings you back through my door, you know where I'll be.
the wind and never slowed down, always looking for a way out of town. But then you walked in, changed my view, turned my wild into something true. I was all noise, like a runaway train. Now I'm dancing in a summer rain. You laugh and the world makes sense. You took my soul off the defense. I'm better since you, stronger than before, like a sunrise kicking through a back porch door. You gave me reason, you gave me light, taught me how to love and do it right. I used to run, now I wanna stay. Woke up smiling every day. I don't know how, but it's all true. I'm better since you. I traded fast lanes for open skies and empty nights for your green eyes. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be the man you saw in me. Yeah, I'm better since you, no doubt about it. Took my heart and you rewired it. You're my melody, my sweet refrain, like sunshine after endless rain. I was a storm, now I'm brand new. I'm better since you. All that I was led me to this, to your arms, to your kiss. Now every beat, every move is because of you. I'm better since you. Got my feet on the ground, but I still feel like I'm heaven bound. You brought me home just by being near, turned all my doubts into crystal clear. I don't need much, just your view, 'cause I'm better. Yeah, I'm better since you.
Down, I've been pushed around, worked the dirt from sun up to sundown. These calloused hands that tell the tale of every fight and every fail. But I ain't the type to lay there alone. I get back up and I come back strong. Kick got dust in my boots, fire in my chest, a heartbeat pounding through this old vest. I've been through the storms, took all the hits, but I ain't quitting, not one bit. I don't need no silver spoon, just give me grit and a Friday moon. They said I'd fall, that I'd never win, but I wrote my story with a shovel and a grin. Raised by the radio and gravel roads, where tough love and sweat always showed. So go ahead, doubt all you can. I was born to be a working man. Got dust in my boots, scars on my brow, but everyone proves I survive. I'm never rich, never clean, but I built this life from broken dreams. So don't you dare count me out soon. I'm just getting started, howling at the moon. Marching to my own tune, dust in my boots, singing under the moon.
I saw town. Albert T. McGrath for what? Started full of nothing dishes, how's it that? To Zika song go as some start, so we're in until the words radio, baby, I'm about to rattle, drink, same song. They tries to get too short, but burping up words cold ran bros and blade, droves dot horror. Word teeth stand, start in hand, and Nick just like, around at the lever's armor to the team.
Skipping school, fishing lines and breaking rules, truck bed packed with ice and cokes, old Hank playing through the radio. Katie wore that cut-off tee, sunburned smile just for me. We'd swing out on that old rope swing and land like kings in a muddy dream. Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. Learn more about life on those lazy days than school books ever tried to say. We were wild, free, young and sweet down by Cedar Creek. I just wanted to slip away to where the catfish bite and the girls all smile and time don't matter for a little while. Down by Cedar Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. We laughed till the stars came out to play, kissed under moonlight, drifting haze. Nothing fancy, nothing sleek, just love. Down by Cedar Creek. Now that rope swing's worn and frayed, but the memories never fade. Still hear that river call my name every time it starts to rain. Down by Cedar Creek, where the stories rise and the world feels deep, where every splash was wild and free, and time slowed down for you and me. We were reckless, loud, and 17, living life like a country dream. Yeah, I left my heart knee deep down by Cedar Creek.
Last time I saw her smile was beneath an autumn sky so wide. She said nothing, just held my hand and walked away without goodbye. Leaves were falling soft and slow, as if the trees already knew that love like ours don't always stay, no matter how deep it grew. Now I sit by the window pane, watching time just slip like rain. I'd give the world to see again the last time I saw her smile. They say that hearts will mend with time, but some cracks just don't close. And in the quiet of this room, her memory still softly glows. Now I sit by the window pane with nothing left but her name. If I had one more chance somehow to see the last time I saw her smile, candles low, the night is kind to lonely hearts and quiet minds. And though she's gone 1,000 miles, I still see her smile.
I was raised on prayer and black coffee, a farm boy born to stay in line. Daddy taught me how to fix a fence, but not what to do with wasted time. I skipped church for back road whiskey, traded chores for minor crime. Mama cried, Daddy sighed, but I was running blind. Daddy warned me too, son, the world won't wait for fools like you. But I was chasing wind, not thinking through, and every line he said came true. Now the bars don't open wide enough, and my regrets come 2 by 2. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. I wore out my welcome in this town, and in every girl's heart I let down. Thought I was wild, thought I was free, till that freedom shackled me. Now the only thing that's waiting is caught in yesterday's news, and that quiet voice inside me sings the words I once refused. Yeah, Daddy warned me too. Life will break what pride won't glue. But I played loud and I burned through every chance I had to start new. Now the rear view's full of broken roads, and the mirror shows the truth. Mama cried, and Daddy warned me too. He wasn't much for talking, but his boots said more than words. Now I'd give back all my freedom just to hear what I once ignored. Daddy warned me too. Boy, the world's got plans for fools like you. I laughed then, but now I live. Every scar was carved by what I do. So if you're listening from that porch tonight, know this heart still beats for you. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. Yeah, Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too.
I was drowning in my vices, like smoke on a Saturday night, chasing bottles, burning bridges, trying to outrun the light. Then you walked in slow and steady, with a smile I wasn't ready. Took one touch, just one word, and the weight I carried turned to dirt. You're like Southern bourbon, smooth when the world turns rough, sweet like molasses, strong enough to pull me out when I've had too much. I was lost, but now I'm certain. You go down warm like Southern bourbon. I was bitter, burned and broken, like a match too quick to strike. But you poured your love in silence and turned my wrong into right. You're like Southern bourbon, a fire that don't leave scars, golden honey in a mason jar, healing every worn out part. I was falling now, I'm learning how to live again with Southern bourbon. They say the good things age with grace, and I taste that truth in your embrace. You're like Southern bourbon, sipping slow on a porch at dusk. You burn just right, not just for lust, but for love that I can trust. You save me without a sermon, just like Southern bourbon.
It was late July on Grandpa's land, barefoot love in the tall wheat sand. He had a laugh that broke the night and a touch that made wrong feel right. We'd sneak off past the old oak tree, chasing fireflies and fantasies. He'd bring a jar of homemade peach shine. We'd sip slow till we crossed the line. Peach moonlight and 17, a borrowed blanket, a back road dream. His kiss was sweet, his words were wild, like the world stopped turning for a while. Thought forever burned that bright under peach moonlight. Fall came fast and swept him west. I stayed home and did my best to move on from what I can't replace, but every dust still holds his face. Peach moonlight and 17 faded photos, and in between he left more than a goodbye. Sometimes I still close my eyes and taste peach moonlight. that same old field, wondering which parts were ever real. But hearts don't lie when they beat that loud. Even silence still feels proud. Peach moonlight in a young girl's heart, trying to make sense of falling apart. He was my once, he was my might. He's still a song I hum some nights. Not every love survives the flight, but I'll always have peach moonlight.
Around before sunset, I'll be gone with the breeze. Got a saddle sore heart and callous dreams. Riding fence for $1, playing songs for a bed, chasing freedom in echoes I ain't caught yet. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, rolling like the dust on a southbound bend. Love's tried to hold me, but I don't stay. I give my heart to the white highway. And if you see me down that stretch again, I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I've played shows for a plate and left towns in the rain. Got a letter once saying, don't come back again. But I ain't bitter, no, I still smile. It's a hard life, but it's worth each mile. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, let the fences fall, let the story spin. I've lost good women and friends who stayed, but I find my peace in the empty plains. So if you ask me where I'm headed, then I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I ain't got much but this worn guitar, a busted up truck and a few old scars. But Lord, I've lived more than I've planned, with the sky above and the reins in hand. Yeah, I was born to chase the wind, following songs where the map gets thin. They say I'm foolish, say I roam, but I've never called one place home. And if I never see her face again, I'll still be in Laredo before sunset. Yes, I'll ride to Laredo before sunset.
and the winters bit your toes. Mama hung the laundry high, Daddy picked from dawn to dusk, and we learned the worth of $1 from sweat, not luck. We didn't have much money, but we had a little land, a rusted Ford, a patch of beans, and a callous daddy's hands. Mama sang to us at night with a voice soft as dew, and taught us that the good Lord gives just what we're due. I'm the daughter of the cotton rows, raised where wildflowers grow, a front porch dreamer in her mama's hand-sewn clothes. I learned to fight with grace, to pray and work each day, and I carry every lesson in the woman I became. Yeah, I'm proud to be the daughter of the cotton rows. I moved to town at 17, chasing stars I couldn't name. Worked a diner, sang on weekends, trying to earn a little fame. But no matter where I traveled, or how bright the city lights, I still saw those cotton fields when I closed my eyes. 'Cause I'm the daughter of the cotton rows, where the hard winds blow, where love was strong and simple and roots don't let you go. I learned to hold my ground, to give without demand, and I carry home within me like the lines in my hand. Yeah, I'm proud to be the daughter of the cotton rows. Some folks run from where they come from, but that dirt's still in my soul. It made me who I am, it keeps me whole. Yes, I'm the daughter of the cotton rows, and the stories Mama told still echo when I'm lonesome, still warm me when I'm cold. I wear my roots like lace, stitched into my name, and I thank the Lord each morning for the price they paid. Yeah, I'll always be the daughter of those sweet, strong cotton rows.
They found him sitting by the window, same old chair, same coffee cup, the mail piled high behind the screen door, like he'd finally given up. He kept her picture on the table, wore that ring until the end. Still talk to her every morning, like she just walked in again. Folks say she left without a warning, chasing dreams in another town. He never blamed her for the leaving, just waited for her to turn around. He missed birthdays, Christmas mornings, spent years just holding on to a promise she never made. But his heart sang her a song. She came back too late, in a black dress at the gate, with roses and a tearful prayer for the man who always cared. But his hands were cold, his eyes were closed, no words left for her to say. She came back, but she came back too late. The preacher read from Revelation, the wind whispered through the pines. She wept beside the gravestone that bore both of their names in time. She said, I thought he would have moved on. Guess I thought his kind don't stay. But love like his don't walk away. She came back too late, in the hush of heaven's gate, to the man who gave her all his years and carried every silent tear. And now she'll spend the rest alone with all the words she didn't say. She came back, but she came back too late. She left me dressed in silence, with a ring and a note on the floor. Said she's heading for the high life, and I ain't worth crying for. So I stumbled to my pickup and drove straight past the town to a bar where no one judges and the jukebox drowns you out. 'Cause I got raised on cheap whiskey and loud talk at the end of the line, where the neon never flickers and the hurt gets washed with lime. I don't need no high-rise healing or champagne kind of grace. Brothers in the corner with a laugh and a warm embrace. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. She wore pearls and pretty manners, and I wore boots caked in dust. She liked tables dressed in silver
I like stools that never rust, so let her have her skyline and that man in tailored blues. I'll be here with my people, sipping truth and raising blues. 'Cause I got raised on cheaper whiskey and a song that knows my name, where the sorrow sounds like country and the stories burn like flame. I don't need no velvet curtain to hide my fall from grace. I got friends who toast the heartache with a grin you can't replace. Yeah, I got raised on cheaper whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. Let her dance with fancy liars, let her drown in crystal wine. I'll be singing out my troubles with the boys who toe the line. Yeah, I got raised on cheaper whiskey and good hearts with nothing to prove, where the ceiling's made of smoke trails and regret learns how to move. You can keep your marble towers and your white glove saving grace. I got friends here in the back room, and we're all just one lost case, but we get by on cheaper whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. Mama's porch swing still creaks in the breeze. That old screen door sings in a rusty key. I left this town with nothing but a map, but every road I took led me right back. There's a light on that never died, even through all my wild rides. That front porch light still burns for me, through the miles and the memories. It don't ask where I've been or the weight I carry in, just a golden glow and a place to rest. That front porch light knows me best. Daddy's boots still sit by the door, and Mama hums like she always did before. The kitchen smells like home again, biscuits, coffee, and old stubborn friends. I've seen high rises and midnight trains, but nothing shines like a porch in the rain. That front porch light still burns for me, through the storms and uncertainty. It don't blink, it don't fade, just stay strong when I've lost my way. It's the one thing I trust when life's a mess. That front porch light knows me best. Porch light still burns for me, more than any road or memory. It don't judge, it just shines like forgiveness over time. In a world that changes like the rest, that front
It's been years since our first dance, since I first held your trembling hand. But every night when the lights go low, I still feel that first hello. You walk across the kitchen floor in your old tee and nothing more, and somehow in the softest light, you still steal my words at night. You still take my breath with just one glance, make me feel like I never had a chance. You're the reason I believe in grace. Every time I see your face, the world fades away, and I forget the rest. Yeah, after all this time, you still take my breath. When you laugh with your eyes closed tight, or whisper dreams at 2 a.m. at night, I wonder how I ever knew love before I found you. You still take my breath with your quiet strength, with the way you hold my name like it's heaven sent. Even on the hardest days, you shine the doubt away like a sunrise kiss I never second guess. Yeah, after all this time, you still take my breath. They say love fades, but they don't see how every day you still undo me. You still take my breath, in the way you move, in the way your soul fills every room. There's a light that only you could give, that reminds me how to live. And I'd say it 1,000 times or less. Yes, after all this life, you still take my breath.
We've seen the sky turn dark and wild, thunder crashing every mile, but you held my hand through every sway, like the calm inside the hurricane. We've patched the roof, we've braved the cold, but never once let go our hold. The walls might creak, the lights may dim, but love don't shake when it's built within. 'Cause we're built to last, come fire or rain, through the shifting winds and growing pains. Might bend a little, never break, our roots run deep beneath the quake. No matter what this world will cast, we're built to last. We don't need gold or picket lines, just quiet hearts and honest time. The seasons change, but not our truth. You're still my reason, I'm still yours. Yeah, we're built to last, not made to fade, like old oak beams and sweet porch shade. Even if the paint chips down, we've got more love than any town. Come what may, we'll hold it fast. let the storms howl loud and far. We'll stay safe just where we are. With every breath, with every scar, we prove it more. We're built to last through rise and fall. We've been through hurt and we've seen it all. But this heart, this home, this steady beat, it's weathered strong beneath our feet. Forever is not too much to ask. We're built to last.
I've been out too late, playing songs in smoke-filled bars, chasing dreams in dive town, sleeping under neon stars. Got a wild streak wider than the Rio Grande, but somehow she still calls me her man. She wakes up early while I'm stumbling in at 3. Coffee on the counter and forgiveness waiting on me. She don't preach, just shakes her head and stands. Yeah, Lord knows, she still calls me her man. She's got grace like Sunday morning and a fire like Friday night. She sees through all my wandering but never gives up the fight. She don't need no silver promise, just a kiss and a crooked plan. I ain't perfect, but she still calls me her man. I've missed a few birthdays, left chores undone, spent my last dime on whiskey and rum. But she's built us something I don't understand, 'cause rain or shine, she still calls me her man. She could've walked away 1,000 times, but love like hers don't quit, it climbs. And every time I think I've lost her trust, she holds me like grace holds dust. She's got grace like Sunday morning and a fire like Friday night. She sees through all my trouble, still believes I'll get it right. She don't ask for nothing fancy, just a heart and a steady hand. I may fall, but she still calls me her man. Yeah, I may fall, but she still calls me her man.
town forgot. It carves through stone and it can't be bought. They hanged a man with an innocent soul, while the real killer's heart stayed cold. But you can't lie to where the water flows, 'cause the river knows.
We had a map we never used, just hearts wild and a sky so blue. You wore those boots with the worn out heels. I swore I'd chase you past the hills. The gas was low, but our hopes were high. No need to ask where, just needed to drive. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We didn't know where we'd go, but I still feel it in my soul. That summer road, that summer road. You drew hearts on the dusty dash, told me love burns, but boy, it lasts. We kissed under that neon sign, swore we never run out of time. We might have grown, gone our ways, but I'd still drive back to those days. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We didn't know where we'd go, but I still feel it in my soul. Yeah, that summer road. Maybe we were bold, but I've never felt so alive, never felt that whole. That summer road where we ran free, you beside me, just being 17, laughing at the world, chasing stars, leaving tire marks on our hearts. Time moves fast, but I still know I'll never let go of that summer road. That summer road. That road's still out there, waiting. Siap bantu juga jika kamu ingin versi turut dengan vokal cewek. Kalau kamu suka genre country yang lebih bluegrass atau lebih pop country modern, Okal siap baler ini, tinggal bilang. You said, buatkan lagi chat sekutese, tentu berikut adalah lagu country ketiga yang dirancang untuk membangkitkan semangat dan menggugah emosi. Cocok untuk penonton YouTube Amerika yang menyukai kisah perjuangan, kebangkitan dan harapan. Got dust in my boots, scars on my pride, but everyone proves I survive. Never, it's never clean, but I built this life from broken dreams. So don't you dare count me out soon, but I'm just getting started, howling at the moon. They say dreams fade, but mine just burn like the road that waits at every turn. Got dust in my boots, hope in my soul, and 1,000 miles left to go. I may bend, I may bruise, but this heart ain't made to lose. I'll keep marching to my own tune, dust in my boots, singing under the moon. That summer road, that summer road.
If I could only win your love, would every cloud go by?
Hoping one might carry whisper from the corners of your mind.
asking for a promise or a vow you couldn't keep. Just a moment of your mercy. If I could only win your life. If you'd only look my way, I'd give you all I am. No diamonds in my pocket, just a steady open hand. I'd hold you through the quiet, through the storms and through the gray. I could give you all my heart. If you'd only look my way.
I know she's got your fancy with her shining Sunday dress,
but I've loved you through the silence, through the ache and second guess.
You don't see me when I'm smiling, but I smile just for you.
And I'd wait 1,000 evenings if you asked me to. If you'd only look my way, I'd never let you go. I'd write your name in every line of every song I know. I'd be your constant morning when your nights begin to stray. I could be your one true thing. If you'd only look my way. I ain't begging, I ain't proud, but this love won't be too loud. Just a whisper in the wind, praying someday you'll give in. If you'd only look my way, the world would fall in place. All my waiting would be worth it, just to see your face. I'd love you with a quiet that no storm could ever sway. Yes, I'd be yours forevermore. If you'd only look my way, just look my way.
I don't need no ocean view or a fast car painted midnight blue. Don't care much for diamond rings, 'cause baby, you outshine those things. I've seen sunsets on desert plains, but they ain't nothing next to your name. When you're wrapped up in my arms, this whole world feels small and calm. You're my everything good, my morning light, my reason to breathe, my sleep at night. I trade 1,000 dreams I planned for just one lifetime holding your hand. If this is all I ever stood, then I've already lived all I could. You're my everything right, my always true, and I could die a happy man loving you. We don't need Paris or Rome, I'd rather dance with you at home, barefoot in the kitchen glow, to the beat of a love only we know. Yeah, you're my everything good, my calming storm. You're my fire, my forever warm. I don't need a big parade, you make me proud in every way. If If this is where my story stood, then I wouldn't change a single word. You're my everything clear, my sky so blue, and I could die a happy man loving you. They say life's short and time won't stay, but I've had heaven every day. You're my everything good, my favorite song, my steady place when the road feels long. Don't need the stars or silver sand, just you forever hand in hand. If I had to go, I surely would, smiling wide like a man should, 'cause you've given me a love so true, and I could die a happy man loving you.
Clocked out round 5:30, my boots are itching to come alive. Rolled on down to Daisy's Road, where the beer's cold and the music rolls. Old Joe's picking on that stage, fiddle's hot and the crowd's engaged. The neon signs start glowing bright, that's my cue to light up the night. Let's do the Friday night two-step, spin that girl in the red sundress, kicking dust on the hardwood floor. We ain't stopping till they lock that door. Clap your hands and stomp those boots. Shake off the weed, cut the loose. A little swing, a little sway. Honky-tonk dreams till the break of day. Y'all come babe, dance with me in the Friday night two-step beat. And a laugh out front, and Betty pours strong if you tip her once. The jukebox sings like a southern breeze, got that George Strait on repeat. Let's do the Friday night two-step, cowgirl smile and a cowboy flex, spinning fast then slowing down. Boots are talking all over this town. Raise your glass, forget the blues. Tonight we're burning off our bad news. A little fire, a little heat in this Friday night two-step beat. Fiddle solo, clap along section, shout, all right, let's do the Friday night two-step. Dust up the floor with no regrets, from shy glances to wild cheers. We've been waiting all damn week for this here. Boots are stomped, hearts are lit, and darling, we ain't done yet. Let's ride the rhythm, feel the heat in this Friday night two-step beat.
The world fades out when you pull me close, like silence wrapping around my soul. I feel beat slow and true, and suddenly there's nothing I must do. No words to chase, no promises to keep, just the rhythm of your breath with mine in sync. I close my eyes and I fall so deep into a love that doesn't even have to speak. When you hold me still, like the moon holds the tide, time stops turning and I forget the fight. There's a calm in your touch, like the wind through the pines. You don't have to say a thing when you hold me still. I feel alive. Your hands are stars across my skin, and every trace says come back again. The night is long, but I'm not afraid. You're the light I never knew I craved. When you hold me still, like fire without flame, there's a whisper in the quiet that calls my name. Every breath becomes a sacred sign that here with you is where my soul aligns. And I don't need the world to know the way you love me, soft and slow. Just stay, just breathe, just be with me. When you hold me still, the storm fades away, and all I feel is the way you stay. In a moment so deep, it's beyond the thrill. There's nothing more real than when you hold me still.
We were barefoot skipping school, fishing lines and breaking rules. Truck bed packed with ice and cokes, old Hank playing through the radio. Katie wore that cut-off tee, sunburned smile just for me. We'd swing out on that old rope swing and land like kings in a muddy dream. Down by Cedar Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. Learn more about life on those lazy days than school books ever tried to say. We were wild, free, young and sweet, down by Cedar Creek. Dad said, boy, work hard and pray, but I just wanted to slip away to where the catfish bite and the girls all smile and time don't matter for a little while. Down by Cedar Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. We laughed till the stars came out to play and kissed under moonlight drifting haze. Nothing fancy, nothing sleek, just love down by Cedar Creek. swings worn and frayed, but the memories never fade. Still hear that river call my name every time it starts to rain. Down by Cedar Creek, where the stories rise and the world feels deep, where every splash was wild and free, and time slowed down for you and me. We were reckless, loud, and 17, living life like a country dream. Yeah, I left my heart knee-deep down by Cedar Creek.
She packed her past in a canvas bag, left a note on the fridge that said, "Don't be mad." Small town walls were closing in. She needed sky, she needed wind. Mama cried but didn't say stay. She knew her girl was built this way, with restless feet and a heart untamed, a soul too wild to ever change. She's chasing white skies with the sun on her face. No rear view mirror, no time to waste. She's got dreams that won't fit in these county lines, with her heart set on mountains and coastlines to find. She don't know just where she'll land, but she's following the flame. They'll write stories on the map of highways and her name. She sings along to every song, windows down, the radio on, one hand out like she's touching air and telling the world, yeah, I'm getting there. She's chasing white skies with dust on her boots, dancing with chances, telling the truth. She's got stars in her rear view and hope on her lips, taking each mile like it's meant for this trip. No fear, just the fire she can't tame. She's leaving behind the blame for highways and her name. And maybe someday she'll settle down, find her peace in a brand new town, but not till she's seen what's beyond what's been. She's chasing white skies with freedom to spare, writing her story in open air. She's got love to discover and pain to forgive. She's learning the world was made to live, not just survive, not just remain. So here's to highway and her name.
She's got boots up on the dashboard, hair blowing wild, singing every word like a small town child. Got that glance that hits like a Georgia heat, and a sway in her walk that knocks me off beat. She don't rush love, she just lets it roll like a two-lane dream with the gravel soul. And I ain't in no need for speed, I'm taking every curve with her next to me. She's my slow lane sweetheart, winding through my heart. Every turn she takes leaves a mark, like moonlight dripping on a midnight road. She's easy to read and harder to let go. A little while, a little spark. She's my slow sweetheart. Takes her coffee sweet and her whiskey neat, barefoot dancing in a back porch beat. Ain't about likes, ain't playing cool. She's the rule-breaking queen of old school. Yeah, she's my slow lane sweetheart, winding through my heart. Every turn she takes leaves a mark, like moonlight dripping on a midnight road. She's easy to read and harder to let go. A little while, a little spark. She's my slow lane sweetheart. She don't need high heels and neon lights, just a tank top, grin, and Friday nights. She's my slow lane sweetheart, cruising through my guard like she's mapped my heart from the very start. Yeah, love with her ain't hard to do. Feels like country with a touch of cool. Got me wrapped up, falling apart for my slow lane sweetheart.
Falling leaves on the broken ground, whispers lost but now they're found. Shadows fade when the morning calls. I stand again though I felt so small. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all. Bruised and battered, but still I breathe. The chains are gone, I'm finally freed. Hopes of fire that won't be tamed. Through the darkness it stakes its claim. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all. Every scar a story told, every wound turns dust to gold. What was lost now finds its place. A new dawn lights this weathered face. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all.
She think my tractor's sexy. 20 lights like Tate, it sits to sits, babe. I rolled up late in my old red truck, mud on the tires out of pure bad luck. But she leaned on that fence, hair blowing free, grinned and said, "You look just right to me." She think my tractor's sexy.
big city grin, but I can two-step and haul some hay in. She don't want roses or velvet suits. She just likes a man who ain't afraid of roots. She likes my boots dirty, my flannel torn, a little grease on my hands from a tractor mown. She says the smell of diesel gets her heart racing, and cow print hats beat a hotel vacation. She don't need lace, don't need things pretty. She falls in love when my boots get dirty. She think my tractor's sexy. We ride the fence line at 8:45. She packs the lunch, I bring the twine. She's got that sundress and muddy toes, and I swear right there my heart explodes. Yeah, she likes my boots dirty with working pride. Says you in jeans is my favorite side. She'd rather dance in a barn than a ballroom floor, with sweat on my brow and a creaky door. She don't want gold, just real and sturdy. She lights up when my boots get dirty. All them city boys don't understand, but this girl wants a calloused hand. And when the dust kicks up, that's when she flirts. Says a little dirt never hurt. Yeah, she likes my boots dirty, my cap turned low, with the smell of pine and a fresh hay glow. She don't care for suits or downtown hurry. She's head over heels when my boots get dirty. Yeah, that country girl's love sure ain't blurry. She likes my boots dirty. She framed my tractor sexy.
How do you like me now?
In high school, I was just a name, not the guy you call for a Friday game. You had your crowd, your shiny throne, while I was dreaming big alone. You said, boy, you ain't got much, too small town, too out of touch. Now I'm on every radio dial. You're scrolling through your life in denial. Bet you wish you laid me. Bet you gave this heart a play. Now I'm standing tall, no more shades of gray. Spotlights burn where I used to pray. You're sitting there in your hometown haze, while I'm selling out shows in 50 states. Out, wanting me now. But do you like me now? You had that quarterback on your arm, thought you were safe from any harm. But fairy tales fade fast and loud, and now I see you back in the crowd. Bet you wish. Do you like me when I sang to walls and you walked away? You laughed when I said I'd find my name. Now it's lit up on a marquee flame. You're digging through old memories made, while I'm out here getting paid. Oh, like some cliche, but baby, how do you like me now? And don't it sting when the tables turn, when dreams you laughed at start to burn? I ain't mad, I ain't looking back, just singing facts on this platinum track. Bet you wish you stayed, bet you held on past the mess you made. Now I'm riding high and breaking chains, while you're stuck wondering what could have changed. I was the one you pushed away, but I'm the one who got away. So go on, keep watching me slay. How do you let me
It was late July on Grandpa's land, barefoot love in the tall wheat sand. He had a laugh that broke the night, and a touch that made wrong feel right. We'd sneak off past the old oak tree, chasing fireflies and fantasies. He'd bring a jar of homemade peach shine. We'd sip slow till we crossed the line. Peach moonlight and 17, a borrowed blanket, a back road dream. His kiss was sweet, his words were wild, like the world stopped turning for a while. I thought forever burned that bright under peach moonlight. Fall came fast and swept him west. I stayed home and did my best to move on from what I can't replace, but every dust still holds his face. Peach moonlight and 17, faded photos and in between. He left more than a goodbye in that orchard sky. Sometimes I still close my eyes and taste peach moonlight. Now I pass that same old field, wondering which parts were ever real. But hearts don't lie when they beat that loud. Even silence still feels proud. Peach moonlight in a young girl's heart, trying to make sense of falling apart. He was my once, he was my might. He's still a song I hum some nights. Not every love survives the flight, but I'll always have peach moonlight.
Never said the word you needed most, never held you close when you felt lost. I let the days just drift like smoke, and now I whisper to your ghost. But I was still yours in the silence. Even when my lips stayed closed, I carried your name in the quiet, like a prayer I never showed. If love was measured in the things we do, then maybe I failed to prove mine true. But I was still yours. Yes, I was still yours in the silence. I saw the way your light began to fade, like sunset hiding in the Everglades. You waited there behind your smile, and I missed the pain by 1,000 miles. But I was still yours in the silence, though my arms forgot to say that you were the peace in my defiance, and the dream I let slip away. If time could turn its hands for me, I'd give you more than memory. But I was still yours. Yes, I was still yours in the silence. Now I talk to the wind, hoping it knows where broken hearts and lost love goes. You deserve more than what I gave, but even now I call your name. I was still yours in the silence, though I never said enough, and maybe I missed our moment, but I never stopped the love. So if you ever wander through space and time, if you were ever truly mine, I was still yours, always yours in the silence.
Thick night in a nowhere town, when the sheriff got a call, said you better come down. They found Tom Gray by the old mill door, with blood on his hands and boots on the floor. His brother Joe had been missing since dawn, and everyone said Tom did him wrong. But I was there when the rain came fast, and the truth is buried in the river's path. But the river knows what the town won't say. It holds dark secrets and it won't give them away. They ain't Tom Gray come to break a day, but the guilty walked while the good men paid. They lit the torch, they made their show, but the river knows. Martha Lee wore her hair in curls, but her lies could tear apart a world. She told the law she saw the fight, but she was sneaking out past midnight. I kept quiet as the trial went fast, knew the truth but feared the past. Tom said, sis, don't say a thing, some sins ain't worth remembering. But the river knows, and it still runs red. It carries voices of the wrongfully dead. They wrote their tale like it's all been said, but the truth won't drown, it floats instead. You can burn the notes, break the rules, but the river knows. It was me on that July night, saw Martha hide the bloody knife, and though they begged for me to tell, my silence bought their death so well. Now the river knows what the town own and it can't be bought. They hanged a man with an innocent soul while the real killer's heart stayed cold. But you can't lie to where the water flows, 'cause the river knows. She grew up on a gravel lane with Sunday bells and summer rain. Daddy said, girl, don't dream too high, but she kept looking to the sky. She painted sunsets in her mind and traced her name on every sign. Said, I ain't meant to just get by. There's something out there past this sky. She's got wings in her shoes, hope in her hands, a map in her heart, and a one-way plan to chase the sun beyond the fields where dreams feel real and fear can heal. She don't know where, but she knows why. She wasn't born to stand in line. No, she was born to fly. Mama cried when she packed her bags, tied her fate to paper tags. But love's not caged in hometown rules. She was raised kind, but raised to move. She's got wings in her shoes, fire in her chest, a voice saying, girl, give it your best. Through winding roads and city lights, she's chasing stars through sleepless nights. She don't need reasons or goodbyes. She wasn't born to settle down. She was born to fly. Maybe she'll fall, maybe she'll rise, but she'll never say she didn't try. She's got wings in her shoes,